even though the mediums of how people get their news varies dramatically, it's still important that however people receive their news, that it's true and honest and has integrity and credibility with it. And I think James Foley stood for all of those things.
The James Foley Legacy Foundation was created just weeks after the New Hampshire journalist's murder at the hands of ISIS terrorists.
The foundation's mission is to raise awareness about Americans who are wrongly detained or kidnapped. This is a live look at the foundation's website, tracking in real time the number of Americans held overseas. The foundation also works with the U.S. government on hostage policies, including the process for families to use if a loved one is captured or detained. The foundation also provides safety training for journalists.
That's right, Foley studied history as an undergraduate at Marquette University in Wisconsin, and his time there laid the foundation for his work as a teacher and then a reporter.
And that personal connection is a driving force behind a partnership between Marquette and the Foley Foundation. One of the primary focuses of the James Foley Legacy Foundation is advocating for the safe return of Americans taken hostage. But it also educates student journalists about how to stay safe in a dangerous situation. It's an effort centered at Marquette University, where Foley graduated in 1996.
One of the things we really focused on is trying to give aspiring and future journalists bite-sized chunks of safety. So what we've created is these safety modules that are incorporated throughout a young journalist's academic career.
The program addresses safety concerns in both graduate and undergraduate journalism programs.
Jim was a great journalist. He was a great listener. He did try to act safely, and he still was captured, and eventually he lost his life.
The foundation also researches the situations of U.S. citizens held abroad, and then engages with the government to push for their recovery, as well as lobbying for improvements to U.S. hostage policy. All important work, but the underlying mission is to make sure journalists don't get abducted in the first place, if at all possible.
Whether it's covering a protest, whether it's a hostile source, digital security, all these different things that we hope they learn enough to prepare them to be an effective and safe journalist.
For Tom Durkin, his role as an education program director at the Foley Foundation is the best way for him to remember his friend.
He was a normal guy. He was a good friend. He was a good listener. The saddest thing about this all is I see these guys that did this to him, and Jim would have been the first one to listen to them.
Tomorrow morning, the first sentence in James Foley's murder will be handed down.
And we'll have final thoughts from his family when we come back.